Smart Cookies love the concept of free money. We're going to show you how opening a tax-free savings account will get you more of just that and help you reach your goals that much faster.
No catch. No catch. It's fabulous all around.
When it comes to home design, not everyone has what it takes. So we're going to show you how hiring an interior decorator could be worth your while. And we'll also let you in on where to find the best deals on home decor.
That was fun.
But first, we're figuring out how to get you hundreds of dollars back on items you've already purchased.
Have you ever purchased something for what you thought was a good price, only to see it go on sale for even less soon after you bought it? Katie and Sandra are on a crusade to find out how price protection policies can keep you from being a victim of bad timing.
I just bought this camera for $229 and realized today it's on sale for $199. That's a $30 difference, and it's only been a week.
Many stores have some form of price protection policy, often printed on your receipt. This usually means that if a product goes on sale after you've purchased it, they'll refund you the difference, and some will even match their competitor's sales price. But it's up to you to ask if the store has such a policy, and then watch for sales. And there's always a time limit.
Do you think it's been too long to get the price adjusted?
I don't know, but I think we should find out.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're meeting with the president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau to find out more.
So how long are consumers usually protected with this policy?
It varies. You know, you see all kinds of time frames. It could be from a couple of days to a few months. But what you need to do anytime you're buying something is ask.
Later in the show, we'll find out if the store our camera came from has a policy and if we're in time to get a price adjustment. Do you have a home design dilemma you need professional advice on? Single mom Amy has the challenge of redecorating her youngest daughter's room. With 18-year-old Paris going away to school, kid sister Aurora will finally have a bedroom all to herself.
She's been sharing the room with me for long enough. I think she deserves it in her own room, so.
And I would like my room to look nice and girly girl.
But Amy needs the room's style to last for years to come because she can't afford to keep changing it as Aurora grows up. So Angela and Robin will show her how to get design expertise at a fraction of the cost. Our smart cookie tip: work with an interior decorator rather than an interior designer. Interior decorators will charge a lot less and be open to doing jobs of all sizes.
Have you thought about what you might want to spend to transform the room?
About $1,500 to $2,000.
An interior decorator will charge in the range of $150 an hour or 30% of your budget. So in Amy's case, with an ideal budget of $1,500, a decorator would cost an additional $450, bringing her close to her $2,000 maximum. So we're going to help her keep that number down. Step 1, find an interior decorator. Word of mouth is a great way to start, or you can check out decorator associations online. Ask to see portfolios and don't forget to ask for references. We've set up a meeting for Amy with an interior decorator, and she says a great way to get her design expertise is to only book her for 2 hours, a 1-hour consultation and a 1-hour follow-up.
I'll give you as many ideas as I can in that time.
Okay.
You can ask all the questions you want. You can go out and buy everything on your own, and that'll save my fees for that. And then if you'd like me to come back later, I can help you set everything up. So you're looking at around $300 plus taxes.
Yeah. And how do you feel about going out and doing all that shopping yourself? I think it'd be good mom and daughter bonding time for us.
Since your consultation will probably only be an hour, get organized first. Start by clipping pictures you like from magazines. Then the decorator will be able to help you create the look for a lot less.
It's always nice to have framed pictures that she's made.
Right, oh, okay.
Or even photos of yourself and your family are really nice, and that's a way to get away from having to actually buy artwork.
That's a great idea.
Definitely.
Paint can be a simple and affordable way to freshen up any space.
Are you seeing anything that you like in here?
I like that one.
But don't get taken in by bargains. Less expensive paint might take more coats, costing you time and money.
what color rug and curtains.
Your consultation should save you time shopping because you'll end up with a specific list that matches your budget. Remember to factor in delivery charges and taxes, then hit the stores with a clear vision in mind. One advantage of hiring your decorator to shop is that most get a trade discount, which can be as much as 40% off. They don't necessarily offer to pass that savings on to their clients, so ask your decorator to share their discounts if they shop for you.
That's pretty. This kind of matches with what she was saying with using some of the cream colors.
And in case you don't see exactly what's on your shopping list, don't be afraid to ask for help. Many stores have in-house decorators who can provide options that fit your budget and match your list.
You know, you have taxes, of course,
Right.
and there's a delivery charge.
What's the delivery charge?
Eola gave Amy furniture measurements to look for and advised her to buy multifunctional pieces, so she's on the right track with the storage bed and a vanity that doubles as a desk.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Time to catch up with Amy to see how her $1,500 budget is holding up. So let's do the math. The bed's $500, the desk is $350, and we add another $300 for the interior decorator, and then around $50 for paint and other supplies, for a total of just $1,200. Amy's managed to stay within her budget, pay for expert advice, and save a ton of time shopping for everything in just one day. And she still has $300 left to spend on accessories.
I think it's great having a little bit of Aurora's input into how she likes her room and having everything fit into my budget.
We'll have more tips for decorating on a budget a little later in our cookie challenge.
Love the idea of some bright contemporary art for your bare walls at home? Well, you might be able to rent it.
Check with your local gallery. Some even offer free advice to see what works in your space.
Prices range from $10 to $200 per month. It all depends on the reputation of the artist and the size of the artwork. You want to make sure your home insurance will cover it in case anything goes wrong.
If you do happen to fall in love with a piece of art while you have it rented, check with the gallery to see if they have an option to buy. Some will take as much as 3 months' rent that you've already paid off the final price of the art. Thanks.
Still to come, our cookie challenge will shine a light on the best ways to get great deals on those home decor treasures. Plus, we'll tell you all about a fantastic investment account the taxman can't touch. And Katie and Sandra will continue their crusade to see if retailers' price protection policies are really protecting your pocketbook. And do you know the best time of year for saving on home improvements? You'll find out after the break. What's the best time of year for saving money on home improvements? January and February. Winter is considered the off-season, which means good savings on both labor and materials. Sandra bought a digital camera for $229, but 1 week later saw the camera advertised at the same store for $30 less. So she and Katie are on a crusade to find out more about price protection policies and see if they can get that $30 back.
It's a great marketing tool for stores, businesses to get you to come in and shop.
Price protection policies are a store's way of guaranteeing you always get the lowest price on a product, potentially saving you hundreds of dollars. Linda says a store's policy may offer to honor their new sale price for a set period of time or meet or beat their competitor's price.
And if you go back to the store after the policy's expired, do they still have to give you your money back?
A store isn't obligated to do that. So again, you want to check to see what their price protection policies are, their refund policies are.
We'll return to the store where Sandra bought her camera to see if she can get her $30 back. And later, we'll show you how to make sure you never miss a sale price again. We all want to be the architects of our financial future, but building wealth, like building a house, must start with a solid foundation. So we're going to tell you how to save money faster than ever before. Alicia and Dave are getting married in a few months and are moving to the new house they're having built. Although exciting, these two coinciding events have left them house rich and cash poor.
We pretty much depleted everything that we had in savings.
Now we're starting from scratch.
We've got a basement suite in our new house. We need to complete that, so we have a mortgage helper.
Another big helper could be a tax-free savings account. A TFSA allows anyone over 18 to save up to $5,000 per year and never pay tax on the interest or growth of the investment, allowing you to grow your money much faster. In any other type of savings or investment account, you pay tax on any interest you earn. Robin and Angela are going straight to the top to find out more with the president and CEO of ING Direct. He says a TFSA is a government-registered investment account like an RRSP, but with significant differences.
RRSPs were specifically designed to help people save for retirement, so it's really got a longer-term vision, which is probably why it's difficult to take money out, and there are penalties and those types of things.
With an RRSP, your deposits are tax deductible, but when you take money out, you'll pay tax on the interest earned. They're meant for long-term retirement goals, so there are penalties for withdrawing earlier.
If you are saving for the long term, if you are saving for retirement, RRSPs are a great way to go. But if you're saving for shorter term goals, if you think there's a chance that you might need to access that money for a particular purchase, then a tax-free savings account is definitely the more flexible way to go.
With a TFSA, your deposits aren't tax deductible, but you won't pay any tax on the interest. They're great for any short-term goal, meaning anything prior to retirement, because there are no penalties for withdrawing. And you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. Even though it's called a savings account, just like an RRSP, you can put any kind of investment into your TFSA. So you can invest in mutual funds, stocks, bonds, or anything you want. Speak to your financial institution to see what investment options might be right for you.
And how much do you anticipate the basement costing?
Between 10 and 15,000.
Yeah.
Okay, and how much are you currently setting aside in savings?
I hate it when this question gets asked.
Very little.
Very little, I would say very little to nothing.
So what could you reasonably afford to put into savings each month?
Between 500 and 1,000.
1,000 is reasonable. We could do 500 each.
As a couple, Alicia and Dave should each open a TFSA. And if they each put in $500 a month, they'd reach their annual maximum contribution in 10 months. And even at a modest interest rate of 3%, they'll earn a little over $189 in interest at the end of the year, tax-free.
I like that idea.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
In any other type of savings or investment, they would lose $85 or almost half of that interest to taxes.
Well, and the thing is, your income's already been taxed, so why do you want to get taxed again?
Exactly.
And like an RRSP, you can carry forward your yearly contribution limit. So if in the first year you only deposited $2,000, you'd still have $3,000 to carry forward. So next year you could put in your $5,000 plus $3,000 for a total of $8,000. And anytime you take money out, you open up more contribution room, making it a perfect savings tool.
Sorry if I seem skeptical, but it just kind of seems too good to be true in a lot of ways.
No catch, no catch.
Saving money tax-free. Fantastic. And what's a great way to kickstart your TFSA account?
Contribute to your RRSP, and then when you get your tax back, put that into your tax-free savings account.
That works.
Never thought about that before.
What are you currently doing with your tax return?
We spend it.
We do.
We recommend everyone open a TFSA and transfer over any current savings and continue contributing future savings, no matter how small. Unless, of course, you prefer to keep paying taxes when you don't have to.
It's going to be a great way for us to save and get some tax-free interest.
It's like getting free money. I don't think there's anything better than getting free money.
If you're saving for something for your child, a tax-free savings account may be a great option. If your kids are 18 years or older, they can have a tax-free savings account in their own name.
Now you can contribute $5,000 towards your child's tax-free savings account. The bonus, this money won't count towards your own personal contribution limit.
Coming up, our Cookie Crusade continues. Will we be able to get a price adjustment on Sandra's recently purchased camera?
The price of it was $229, and it's on sale now for $199.
And we'll tell you about a secret weapon that can save you a ton. And the 5 of us find you deals on home decor in our Cookie Challenge.
So I actually got it for 50% off.
Plus, do you know how someone else's paint color mistake can save you big money? Find out when we return. How can someone else's paint color mistake save you money? Look for cans of mist tints at your paint store. You can save over 50% per can. After talking to a consumer expert about price protection policies, Katie and Sandra's crusade is taking them back to the store where Sandra bought her camera to see if she can get some money back now that it's gone on sale.
Did you have your receipts?
Yes, I do. Now, I was super organized today, and I have the box and all the little gizmos here. Did I have to bring all this with me?
No, actually, all we need for a price protection would be their receipt.
Are Sandra and Katie too late to cash in on this store's price protection policy? Find out what Sandra should have done before buying that camera later in the show.
Back to 20 or 15, 15
But first, Smart Cookies are always on the lookout for great deals. Angela's designed a challenge that will have all 5 of us shedding some light on the best places to find decor bargains.
I thought we could all head out to different locations, try and find a similar lamp for under $50. Oh. Cookies do not spend full price.
No.
Okay, everyone's up for the challenge?
Yeah.
All right, go.
Katie's headed out to an auction. Andrea will see what a thrift store has to offer. Sandra's looking into a furniture rental company. Angela's checking out a retail store. And Robin is going the secondhand route at a consignment store.
When you find something you like in a consignment store, check out the tag for the next date the price will be reduced. Generally, the longer the item's been in the store, the cheaper it will be.
If there are no dates listed on the tag, ask how long the piece has been for sale and try to negotiate a discount if it's not a recent item.
A great way to save at a thrift store on your next purchase is bring an item from home that you no longer want. For the donation, some stores will give you a coupon for 10 to 20% off. Thank you.
Estate sales and auctions are another good place to find great deals on items for your home. Check the classified section of your local newspaper or online listings for upcoming auction dates.
$25, $10, $5, and $5.
The best way to get a deal at an auction is to go to the preview before the event. That way you'll have time to research and find out how much you want to bid. That will also ensure you don't pay more than the item is worth.
A preview also gives you the chance to examine the condition of the items and allows you to ask the staff about the bidding process. Sandra's at a furniture rental warehouse that not only rents, but occasionally sells used furnishings used on film sets or by home staging companies. You can find rental companies in your area online or in the phone book.
Items for sale at a furniture rental company are typically 50 to 60% less than the original retail price, depending on their condition and how much they've been used. You want to look for items that have been used for home staging. These are typically the pieces that are going to be in the best condition.
Angela's shopping at one of our favorite retail stores, but that doesn't mean she's going to pay full price. If the store has any returned merchandise or slightly damaged items, they're usually willing to sell them at a reduced price.
If you find an item that you love everything about except for its price tag, ask if you can purchase the floor model. You can save yourself anywhere from 20 to 50% off. And on larger purchases such as a bed, you can save yourself almost $500. Now that's smart cookie shopping.
Now it's time to see what cookie found the brightest deal.
I found this lamp at a retail store, and this was a floor model, so I actually got it for 50% off.
Angela spent $50 at a retail store. Sandra spent $35 on her lamp from the rental company. Robin got hers for $24 at the consignment store. Katie bid $23 at the auction. And Andrea was super thrifty, finding a lamp for $16. Thrift stores' inventory can vary from day to day. Andrea got lucky finding the right lamp at that amazing price. Our smart cookie tip is to regularly browse thrift stores for hidden treasures. You never know what you'll find. Coming up, we'll find out if the customer is always right and reveal the price protection secret you need to know. And do you know what items for your home are less expensive in the winter? Find out when we come back. What items for your home are less expensive in the winter? Particularly high-end furniture. Stores tend to make room for new stock in January and February, so you can buy older merchandise at terrific prices by shopping at the right time. Sandra recently bought a camera for $229 and then saw it advertised in the same store's flyer for $30 less just 5 days later. In our cookie crusade, she's asking for her $30 refund according to the store's price protection policy.
So this is covered under our price protection policy. So I just need the credit card that you originally paid with.
So it's important to have the original form of payment?
Yes. Now, if you did not, at that time what we could do is put it onto an in-store credit for you.
Some store policies will also cover sales at other stores, so if you want to try to get a competitor's price on a certain item, ensure it's the same model you bought, bring in the competitor's ad featuring the sale item, and always have your original receipt handy.
Anytime within the 14 days from your original purchase date, you can keep getting price protections as many times as it keeps going down and down, whether it's a competitor or here. Still got another week on there.
Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on the price.
Fortunately for Sandra, she noticed the new price within the store's price protection time frame, but she could have missed out on the savings if she wasn't paying close attention. We found a secret weapon that can do all the work next time, and it's free.
You want to type in Price Protector into your favorite search engine.
This will prevent you from having to go back to the store to see if the items are on sale and also save you time going through flyers.
They'll send you an email on the specific item that you bought with the sale price. Then all you have to do is go into the store and have the price adjusted.
We recommend you ask if the store has a price protection policy anytime you make a purchase, but even if they don't, you may not be completely out of luck. Some credit cards offer price protection. You just send the card company the ad for the lower price and your original receipt, and they'll refund the difference to your card. And they often have longer time limits, as much as 60 to 90 days after purchase.